The IG-88 assassin droid is seen as a pretty nimble, fast-moving, dangerous droid to want to mess with. We wanted to be faithful to the original design of IG-88 from Empire, but give him the articulation that would allow him to have some life as he's portrayed in the Clone Wars and the expanded universe. We try to make him extremely posable, give him the light in the head. So there's this small button that you just press it down and his head lights up.
In the movie, he's basically just a standing prop. He does have a bandolier, which there's really not a lot of reference for film-wise. You get one shot of the front, and the rest is kind of left up to your imagination. So on that piece in particular, we try to respect what they've done in the film and also take some artistic license.
We started off with a digital model, figured out all the articulation joints. There's a joint in the knee, he can turn his ankles, his shoulders move, he can do pretty wide range of maneuvers that you wouldn't think would be possible. And then we started getting samples, we started playing with it, and we realized, wow, this is actually kind of cool. I think we did something pretty cool here. The exclusive we made is a sheath for kind of like a hand-to-hand melee weapon, which is just a blade. You can take that out and put the E11 blaster in there instead. He's pretty loaded out for being a droid. But for what he is and for the design of the original character, I think we've got a good balance between articulation and faithfulness to what the original piece is.